All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome to 10 New Brews. Brew number 9. Edge of Eternities, early access. Big thanks for Grixis for that, of course. And we are rocking and rolling here. And we're playing against a lot of monocolored decks. So we're playing our monocolored deck. It's called Light in the Void. It's an Angel deck. And predicated on some new cards here. Not actually an Angel, but Halia, Guided by Light. Pretty awesome new Warp card. 3 for 3, Warp 1. And whenever it or another creature enters or an artifact enters, you gain a life. And then end step, draw a card if you've gained 3 or more life this turn. So not that hard if you can draw cards at a reasonably often clip. And you can warp it, which is kind of cool too. Card suite. So you got the Guided by Light. The first ever 1 mana Angel, changelings not included, in Lightstall Inquisitor. 2/1 for 1 vigilance and taxes a card in their hand. We got Reroute Systems, a pretty cool new card. That's a removal spell or protection spell, which is sweet. And Seam Rip, a little portable hole action. And some classic Angel cards you're already familiar with, right? We got an Exemplar of Light and Ingiata, Youthful Valkyrie. Pretty cool here is the not Angel, but the Glory Hearth Lynx. This curves perfectly with our Guided by Light, because you can go turn 2 Lynx, turn 3 Guided by Light, gain a life, crew attack, gain a life, draw a card, and get a Plains, which is great too. So, yeah, good stuff. We got 4 Adventurers and a little extra life gain, a bunch of Plains, and something a little more simple. You know, a little simple here for brew number 9. So, let's give it a spin, see how it goes. Brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
All right, let's rock and roll. Chat coming out with me. And no Pride Mate. Nah, when I first started building the deck, I had like the 1 mana like life gain enchantment and some like Pride Matey stuff, but like I think it's just too much. So when I buy on Cool Stuff, do I use my own code? Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? Remember, folks, hit that follow button. If you're new here, my name is Jim, pro Magic player, full-time content creator. Hi there, hello, welcome. Also commentator. And hit the follow button, support the content. A lot of work goes into this show and all my other shows, so hit the buttons. Please take a second, leave a support. It costs you almost nothing, and but a second of your time. So leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you're thinking about the set. If you're enjoying the show, feedback's great too. So no warps for us. We're gonna do our links into Hylia curve, which is great. 10 New Brews, brew number 9. Rocking and rolling. And they got a Harrier. Might as well warp on 1 to gain 1.
I've been arrogant, and I apologize.
Yes. You are right. I have nothing. I have no excuse. Should have warped on 1 to gain a life. Forgot that it gains life itself. Which, if you asked me that, I would have said I knew that, but that's fine. We're good. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. No problem. We got Starting Down and River Pyre Verge and Kavorian Harrier and a Tithing Blade. Sure. We're concealing information, yeah. Alright, we draw another one. So, we're just going to go Lightstall and another Lynx. So let's look at their hand. They look at their hand. They exile a card, make it cost 1 more, or land come in tapped. And we're playing another Lynx. And get rolling here. We have 20 Angels in our deck, which is not like an obscene amount of Angels, but could have gone Valkyrie into the Angel, but I think getting the Lynx online to draw and get a land next turn is more important. Could be wrong. Then we're going to exile a Grim Bauble, which now costs 2. Sure. So play our Lynx and say go. They want a 2-mana Bauble to kill the Inquisitor. Go nuts. Worst case would be, I guess, 2 removal spells. I really want this Lynx to attack next turn. 2-mana Bauble, great. Fantastic. So, goodbye, Inquisitor. Here's Spyglass Sirens. Some sort of like, sweet. We had a Grixis kind of artifact deck as well, but alright, so we draw a Valkyrie. So, we're going to cast this thing. And no warps, just casting it the hard fashion way. And we're going to gain a life. Saddle up. Attack. Get a Plains. Awesome. And now we're going to gain 2 more life guaranteed. Draw a card off this thing, which is sick. End step, you gain a... Draw a card you gain from more life this turn. And they want to block. Awesome. They don't want to block. Awesome. Love it. Gain some life. Play a land. And say go. End step. Draw a card. Banger. And we're cooking. We're feeling great. They kind of have to kill this. This is the kind of card you just need to kill. You can't keep it around. And if I just... I can gain life with my ETBs next turn. The Lynx lives. That's great. And they're mapping. Good for us. Tithing Blade on top. No problem. We got tons of shitters. They keep it on top. Attack with the Harrier. Take 3. I am the captain. All right. Oh, we draw Exemplar of Light. Oh my god. What a pickup. So they had a counter to their Harrier. It's a 4/3 now. So now I can't attack with their Lynx anymore, but I have Exemplar anyway, which is even better. So we'll actually send in the guide. So now I get to play Exemplar, gain a life, draw a card. We draw another Valkyrie. So Tezzeret's at 4. It can go search up 1 mana artifacts. And we know they have Tithing Blade on top. Our hand's pretty juicy. I think we want to try and trade. I mean, they can, like... Get them out of 1 or... I don't think we want to chuck the Lynx, because the Lynx right now is our Tithing Blade insurance. I think we just attack Tezzeret with 3. They'll probably block with the Harrier, which is great for us. And then keep the Lynx for the Edict. Keep the Exemplar going. We have a Nuke Oppie, obviously. We can warp it or cast it. We draw a land, we can warp it, and then play 2 Valkyries, which is great as well. So this card's really powerful. Exemplar of Light. Drawing a card every turn's super nice. And they are going to think this one through. It's a tough one.
Is there anybody in here?
They're going to trade, though. Maybe. Maybe yes, maybe no. Nope, not going to trade. Yes, they're going to chump. Wow. Okay. An interesting twist. Nope, just kidding. Back to the original plan. Sorry. Never mind. Forget everything I said. Draw a card. There's no 1 mana artifact that can kill my Lynx. Like, this is a 2/2, they could bobble it from Tezzeret and then Tithing Blade. Pretty cool, but I don't think Tezzeret's good enough in Standard. I built 2 artifact decks for 10 New Brews. Did not include Tezzeret in either one of them. Much better in older formats, so you can play all your 0 stuff, whatever. Your Mistress Baubles, Mox Opals, Mox Amber, etc., etc. So they're going to search for a 0 or a 1. And we'll see. We'll see what it is.
Here comes the money.
Thanks for the follows, folks. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. They get an Enigma Jewel. That's fun. Starting town. Now we know everything. Okay. So
This technology is
they fire up the Enigma Jewel and the Blade. We sack our Lynx. I'd like to draw a land. We did not draw a land. So we're going to go for... We're going to warp this. The question is, do we cast a Lynx, a Valkyrie, or an Overseer? We just need to draw an untap. We have 2... We have 1 look at an untapped land. It's tough. All right, let's attack first and see if they. They're probably gonna chump, so let's see what happens here. They chump, sure. So we're down to almost nothing. All right, let's warp this, and we gain a life. Draw cards. A land. Give me a land. Give me a land. No, not a land. All right. So, Overseer gains a life, too, right? Oh, sick, yeah. Cool. So, gain a life. Draw a card off the Overseer. Now we're at 3 life. End step, draw a card. Didn't draw land, but now we're cooking. So, full 7 in the grip. 7/7 Exemplar. We're a little light on lands, but that's fine. They're going to sack the bauble in their upkeep. Do a little surveilling. They got a lot of work to do here, folks. And they've been over 2 cards. Makes sense. Card sleeping on the computer screen. Rust Harvester. Cool card. But I think this game's over, folks.
Well, somebody stop the damn match! Enough's enough!
Alright, they're searching.
Just what I need.
Get another bauble? Sure. Alright, so I'll go to the hand, not play. I don't have to play. Alright. We draw lands, adventurers in. That's kind of fun. Okay. Yeah, I mean we just jam here, right? Adventurers in, draw a card. And we're gonna play Guided by Light. We're gonna play a Giada. I think we just attack them, honestly. Just deal 10. Tezzeret's like pretty relevant, I think. So they go. Gain some more life. Draw another card. Discard to hand size. That's where we're at right now. Let's discard extra exemplar. I don't freaking matter what we do. Honestly. Good luck. Have fun. Mono white, discarding to hand size. Get that card draw in there. Card draw sweet, you know?
He's dead, Jim.
Not yet.
Why won't you die?
Alright, exile a card. They're going to kill my Giada, sure. Maybe I should put the links, whatever. They're going to attack for 3.
So useful.
Sure. Play a Harvester. Sure.
I am in charge here.
Alright. Not casting any more cards. We're just going to win the game. Book it.
Gay. Blouses.
Good lord.
It's a big angel, folks. Big angel. Drawn cards. Alright. Lightstall Inquisitors for days. We're going to keep. They play them out. Oh my god, there's just so many Inquisitors. Alright. Let's get inquisitive. I was considering if I wanted to hold them for like post Giada, but we're just going to jam here. So, Savannah Lion. Tag a card in your hand. Tax it. Reminds me of Iceman from Marvel Snap. Any Marvel Snap fans out there? Iceman. They have a mountain coming in tap at some point. They play Sunset Strike Master. No red deck playing a Mana Dork is doing things fairly. I guess if we play Giada, they have to deal it. We could get lost this, try and like just buy a turn, and then go Giada plus Inquisitor. But no, I'm just gonna play the Inquisitor, play the Giada. I mean, this is the kind of card where it's like, you know, it's really good, but it's so good when you play it on turn 2. That's like why it's so good. So go nuts. They spend their time killing this and not playing a 4-drop, so be it. Okay, so that's fine. You know, this is a good news, bad news. I think Nova Hellkite is really, really good. I think if Nova Hellkite ever kills something, you are like ecstatic. But I also think that that was a good turn for us because Giada lived. So we're going to play a land, and we're just going to play a Lynx and double Lightstall Inquisitor and be pretty happy about things. We'll attack for 2. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the density of red Mana Dorks. I'm okay with the idea of a red Mana Dork, but I want it to feel red, not just feel like a green creature, you know? Like, couldn't this card actually just be a green card? Right? Aside from being a 3-1, which would be a little weird, but green deals damage to flyers, and green taps for mana. So why isn't this a green card? They're going to ship off a fire magic? Oh, God. And then we're going to Inquisitor again. This is now 4-3. So, like, yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. Where, like, the 3-1 at least gives some amount of plausible deniability. The new one in this set is, so they're playing the card we were playing earlier, the Warp Haste guy. The 1/3, like the new card, green does damage to flyers also. There's plenty of like 6 damage to a flyer, etc. green cards. Oh, they're going like all the way here. They're dragoning. But the new one's a 1/3. It's a common. That one, I don't know. Again, I'm not against the idea of a. Oh, that's a really good draw. Oh yeah. Okay, sure. It's funny actually. We don't need to gain the life. Because whenever you put a counter on it, you also draw. So we should gain the life first so I can attack with this. And I can crew the guy too. Exemplar Light. Gets a counter because of Giada, draw a card. Saddle up, partner. And give me that Leroy button. Leroy! You know I love it. Coming in. Freya's great, I agree. I think Freya also works. So kill some stuff, gain some life, throw the angel. Segio. Fire magic costs 3 to deal 2. Which is not very good right now. Sure, that's fine. That is not enough. Not enough indeed. Angels in the outfield. Getting her done. Mono white usually beats mono red. Like, alright. 2-0. Old Zach here. You can make an Orzhov Death and Taxes deck in standard. There's a lot of tax stuff going on, you know? Like that. I really like the design of the 1-drop. I was just telling chat in the break that I think the 1-drop is better in older formats where there's no tap lands, but my Dune cosplay, you like that, right? Here's the Llanowar Elves off of Blooming Marsh. Sure. So we're gonna give a little light stall action. It's alright because I'm Saved by the Bell. It's a popular sci-fi series, right? Saved by the Bell. Lightstall Inquisitor. They're going to hit a Verge. So it did work. It did its thing. Makes it a tap land. Matthew says, am I dumb for wanting to go turn 1 Inquisitor, turn 2 Mockingbird to copy it? No, that's a fun place to be. I think this sort of taxing effect is good when it's not overboard. You don't want to have 10 of these in the format, but having 1 or 2 is pretty fun. So they must have drawn Cottage because they would have given me that's their tap land for the thing. So here's a Mosswood. We untap. We draw a Lynx. So we're getting closer. Lynx Cruise for Saddles for 2. I don't think I want to trade the Inquisitor. We know they already have land. Yeah, that's not a very good trade. Just to play Lynx as I go. Topple Gang the Inquisitor. Well, they don't have any cards in their hand by that point, so. Where are they? Just a cat. Just a little cat. Shoot the Sheriff. Poor Zach, man. Zach's just trying to live his life, you know? Zach's just trying to live his life. I am Worf, son of Moog. We draw a land. Fantastic. That is great.
Now this is pod racing.
Saddle up, getting in. I think I'm okay trading now. This is a really fun card to play against because in a vacuum, again, this is where you're thinking about the game from a big picture perspective, not just a card-to-card perspective. On average, you don't want to trade with this card because they can just get a card off it and cast it again, right? But in a spot like this, once you start to get ahead and your opponent's kind of light on mana, now you do want to trade with it because you think to yourself, if their next turn is 2 mana draw card and then maybe play a 3/2, that's great for us. So we're happy making this trade now, even though we weren't happy last turn. That's a really, really important thing. Understanding why we didn't offer the trade last turn and why we are offering the trade now is like the path to being a better Magic player. So, cool. This is fine too. So, kill 2 things, gain some life, trigger Exemplar, draw a card. All great. Yeah, I think this is a really fun design. It's really powerful. It is like pretty good in mid-rangey matchups, but not like too powerful. They're just gonna go. See, they're just gonna go elves for Inquisitor. They're not gonna trade the Dread Knight because they can't afford. They can't spend the time next turn to get it back. So fantastic. Draw Valkyrie, awesome. If next turn's Valkyrie Overseer, it's a phenomenal turn for us. So play a land. We've stalled out this land for them, which is cool. You know who the beatdown? It's honestly more than that. Ugh.
You failed to gauge the depth of my irritation.
That's not good. Okay. It's more than who's the beatdown. It's understanding, like, I mean, it kind of is, I guess, but... Alright, so... There go my Exemplars. That is probably the best card in my deck, but... I don't have great attacks here. We're still doing pretty good stuff. That's a good draw. That's a good answer to the Mosswood. So, let's play Valkyrie. Let's play a land. Play our Overseer. Get the Angel thing going. Not a fistful of cards this time, but that's a good draw. So, all right, and then we'll saddle up and attack. Get our land. Okay, so we say go. I mean, board's great. Next turn we have a possible card draw. Good removal for this Mosswood. Good removal for a big thing. They play another this land. They say go. All right, so I mean, it's probably just like a cottage, right? This is non-land permanent, so they want to get a cottage block on. I think I'm pretty stoked to get lost here, actually. So I would like to just do everything, which cast this thing, play a land, rip the Dread Knight. The thing is that removal doesn't make sense because they don't need 5 mana for removal, right? They should just play the tap land. So here's a rip.
They have a warrant for your arrest. You're going to jail.
Let her rip. All right, and then we're gonna saddle. Send in the team. This has been a really clean game. This card's good. This card's good. All right, we love to see that. Let's roll 3-0. Everyone's favorite card so far. 1, 2, 3 up the curve. 1, 2, 3 into the 4. Angels in the deck is knocking on your door.
You fool.
Okay. Ah, that's a great draw. We drew Guided by Light. That's sick. Okay, so are we? They just gotta cast our cards. Whatever. One green up. Getting prior. Oh, never mind. They're doing this thing. So tap Mountain worked again. Awesome. All right. Innkeeper's Talent with no creature in play is great for us. Do you want Sanguine Evangelist? Why? It's not an angel. So you can use the inn to gain the life of this thing next turn. That's sick too. That's great. Just play Valkyrie. Attack for 2. Section we just have gain life land, play this, and step draw a card. Yeah, it's great. All right. Well, nice life gain deck, idiot. Sure, that's fine. That's fine. It's not triggered yet, so. All right, so gain some life. Nemesis is a problem. I guess we have Get Lost in our hand, right? I should have. I think we can wait a turn. I think if they have a way to damage their own Screaming Nemesis, whatever. You know, like, so be it. We can still win the game if we can't gain life. You know, like, so. And we have Get Lost. Next turn's Get Lost Gyat. It's so much more mana efficient. Oh my god.
A brilliant player can get a strong hand cracked, go on tilt, and lose his mind along with every single chip in front of him.
Alright, sure. I think we're still somewhat okay. We could have warped and Get Lost. Having the body in play is pretty nice too. I think we're still okay. I think now we're Gyata Get Lost. And get in for a bunch. You won't gain enough life to draw a card, but I think that's okay. The fear is they're 8. Do we want to get lost like pre-combat? Yeah, it's fine. They have a snakeskin veil, so be it. It's funny, I was going to say, if they play a 3rd Nemesis, I think it's actually actively good for us. Now they're going to go for Ward. Can't allow that. So, kill this. And now they just die in the air, almost. I don't know, we'll see. So now they've got... they can't swing out. And if they attack with only 1, we win the race in the air, right? So, now it's 8. We draw land. Here's an Overseer. This will gain 2 life and... oh, that's the full 3. Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. We draw Exemplar of Light. Tilt. So, just send in the flyers. The problem here... no, this thing can block, so let's rip. So, the problem here is if they can... we have to be able to block with a small creature so it doesn't actually kill us. We have 3 huge attackers. Is it possible I block with Giada also? Because we have 2 lethal attackers in the air. I guess they can then redirect 4 damage and kill this. This is fine. If we die, we die. You know, what are we going to do? No!
No, you can't. Don't even try.
Oh, no. No!
Just did a bad thing.
No more Screaming Nemesis, please. This hand is great. We'll gain a life on turn 1 this time, alright? If it makes you happy. Warp speed. Did I do a brew with the 4 mana opponent mills cards equal to your life? No, that's like a... I think that's a nothing card. So much you gotta do, like, you know, to make that card good. I think that's like an okay, like, you know, Jace proxy and a control mirror, but... What is going on? What's happening? Where to keep?
Space!
Alright. Bolt on 7. We got our links into Hylia Curve. Ooh. So, spell costs 1 more to cast. That's pretty annoying, honestly, but sure. Which is a land. That's great. Alright, cool. So we land. I mean, I couldn't... you know what? I think I should just put land. That's...
Whoops. Whoopsie.
Chat fooled me. It's all chat's fault. Chat yelled at me for not warping on turn 1 last time, but playing a tap land is definitely better than 1 life, so...
You're out ruining your health and reputation with friends of low characters.
Whatever. Just say go. Do I gained a life? Are you happy? I did it. It's probably wrong this time, but... here's land number 2. Backseat drivers. Alright. We take 2. We have our links, which I'm very excited about. Yeah, sure. Just play links. There you go. Get 2 mana up, but whatever. Alright. Oh, a fellow chucker, eh?
That man's an imposter. That man is the imposter.
Okay. We're not playing that card, but sure. Seem to have a similar idea to us. Oh! That was pretty good. All right. That's not a good start for us. We have to gain. We have to draw a card. So adventurers in. Play this thing. Draw a card. Say go. Sack. Sack's pretty good. The problem is that they've gotten their stuff going first. Oh, they're playing this guy too, huh? Okay. So a different build. They're more like White Weenie than they are Angels. That's pretty scary, though. We're in some trouble. We can... Let's see. We're definitely going to get lost the Zenith. So we can get lost Zenith, play Zach. We could just trade to another one, but I don't think we want to, so it's fine. Shark reset, thanks so much. Speed goes up, draw land. A little flooded. Warping would still get legend ruled. We gotta kill this thing. Just playing Zach and playing a land, saying go, right? Alright, not ideal, but sure. So we say go. Yeah, so we say go. When they cast their first spell, we'll get lost. I guess worst case scenario is if it's an instant, but no, I need mana for Zach and for get lost, folks. Come on, pull it together, right? Come on, chat. So kill the dude. If this, it's like how good is this last card? Basically, is the question. You know, if this card gives them a draw, they're gonna Reliquary. This is actually really good for us. So they're gonna Reliquary. That stops our thingy. Artifacts also trigger this, which is really cool too. So, mana flow, reset, thanks so much. So, that goes away. They go to 2 life, not 3, which is 6, and I draw a card. And I think we're good now. Now we have a new copy. I would like some way to gain life. Their top card is Tezzeret. Ooh, this is a cool deck. Man, early access is so much fun. Still a cool brews. This is a swing, but... So, we need to draw a spell here, like, pretty badly, but... level up. And don't gain any life. Untap.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Right, well, I guess we're not going to win. I thought we were in, like, okay shape, but I guess we're not. So... Alright, so... Yeah, I mean, now we have another one of these. We just have all lands, so... We're both playing off the top, but they have Tezzeret on top of their deck, which is very bad for us. Tezzeret will get them probably another Reliquary. We just can't beat. Yeah. They got us. I mean, you know, these things are going to happen. They say these things happen. Sound the alarm. Here's Tezzeret.
My purpose is clear.
You can't warp and play in the same turn. It's kind of a weird... I mean, it makes sense why it's a rule, but, like, it's kind of, like, not super clear on the rules text, but just how it works. Reliquary number 3. And, unfortunately, Zach can't stop that one. So I think we're probably dead here. They also have a ton of power in play. Yeah. Because it's end step. I guess that's... If you had some way to... Yeah, I guess... It does say a later turn, but I guess how would you do that? How would you be able to warp a card? Because it has to warp itself into exile, right? Because, like, you exile at the beginning of your next end step, and then you may cast it on a later turn. So I guess if you were to give it flash, you couldn't recast it again in your end step.
Waka waka.
Sure. All right, so we're 2. We'll just draw a land here for some complaint equity. No. All right. What are you gonna do? That's fine. You know, you gotta draw 9 lands. Sometimes it happens. All right, so that was pretty fun, honestly. This card's really good. I really enjoyed seeing a different take on it in that last match. Because the fact that it triggers off artifacts is pretty relevant. But this card's nice. Triggers on itself. A lot of pretty easy synergies with this card where you can just like draw a card with just this and something else. So just this and links, just this and adventurers in. Pretty cool stuff. So yeah, sweet. Deck was really fun. Really, really cool monocolored deck. Honestly, a pretty good budget deck, right? There's not a ton of rares in here. So cool stuff. So Brew 10's coming up. You two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe.